Here he comes at me because he thinks that I'm going to take and grab his stuff and go throw it back outside. He gets me by the hand, starts scratching me. I'm sorry for my language. Okay. Then gets me from the door. I'm trying to like defend myself and get away from him. I'm in between the door with him. My face is right here where the door handle is, and it scrapes from here to there. He's trying to drag me out the door with him, and I'm trying to pull myself back in. And that's why his shirt is ripped, because I was trying to defend myself and get away.
How is this arm gonna end up behind him across if he's coming in like it's gonna be in a chokehold manner? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
So like,
so if I'm pulling,
so you're pulling my hand, right? You're pulling my hand like this.
Yeah.
And then boom, you decide to come inside, right? Right, my hand will be up here.
Yeah.
So how did her hand end up around his neck this way? And that's what she's saying she pulled him. Because she's saying that he then came back and pushed his hand against the wall right here. So that's how she got that injury here. That's what she's stating. But how did that happen? How did that motion happen from here to here?
So and this is more consistent.
Yeah. That's what doesn't make sense to me. How did her hand end up behind him? Because yeah, like in their video, it's because that's what someone thinking. Like they're trying to either set him up because they have a recording of the whole thing, and then like all the recordings that start, it's like the mom yelling at him like, "Get out! I don't want you here. Nobody wants you here." And like they'll try to skip. I was like, "Well, hey, like, did you start or did he start?" Because I'm like, every time it's your mom yelling at him first.
Yeah.
兄はとても暴力的なんです。そう訴えたのは身の母親と妹だった。しかしその証言には矛盾や曖昧な点が多く見られた。食い違う話、そして理解しがたい行動。本当に兄は加害者なのか、それとも2人が隠しているもう一つの真実があるのか。警察は違和感を覚え、真相を明らかにするために分析を開始する。この告発の結末は一体どうなるのか、最後までご覧ください。2025年8月25日、警察はある母親から通報を受けました。この母親は自分の息子が自宅に侵入しようとし、妹に危害を加えようとしたと報告しました。警察は直ちに現場へ向かい、事実関係の確認に当たりました。
Police Department.
Hi.
Hi.
I told you we're gonna get out of hand. My daughter has her arm and I have pictures and everything. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. He did that to my daughter just a few minutes ago. Right here at the front of the door.
Could I talk to your daughter?
Mm-hmm.
母親の説明によると、事件は自宅の前で発生しました。数分前、息子が娘に対して暴力を振るい、娘の腕には皮膚が裂けるほどの怪我が残っているといいます。母親はその様子を撮影した写真を複数提示しており、これらは全て同一の出来事に関連していると説明しています。また、息子はすでに制御できない状態にあるとも訴えており、事態の深刻さがうかがえます。母親の説明を受けた警察は、状況を確認するため、家の中へ入りました。娘の怪我の状態を直接確認する必要があると判断したためです。現場では、母親、警察官、そして被害に遭った娘の3者によるやり取りが始まります。
And here's another one that I took close up. And then there's her arm and her skin's torn right there. But this is all together.
Good. Do you need medical attention right now?
I'm okay.
Can I take a look at the injuries?
Yeah.
Put the flash.
You want to give me something?
And it's on my face too.
Turn your neck.
So what happened? I'm gonna push this a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
So basically, she had already told him that he can't put his stuff in the house. He was anyways. I'm over here getting my son's diapers. You can clearly see it's on the table. It's dirty. I want to get it back up. He starts throwing his in here. I tell my mom, hey, you don't want this stuff in the house. I can't touch it. Okay, fine, I won't touch it. He said that she can touch it. Okay, great. I told her, I was like, hey, if you don't want it in your house, like he's putting it inside, go and do it. Okay, great. As soon as he tries to come back in and I get even close because I'm gonna go throw my son's diaper, here he comes at me because he thinks that I'm gonna take and grab his stuff and go throw it back outside. He gets me by the hand, starts scratching me, I'm sorry for my language, then gets me from the door. I'm trying to like defend myself and get away from him. I'm in between the door with him. My face is right here where the door handle is, and it scrapes from here to there. He's trying to drag me out the door with him, and I'm trying to pull myself back in, and that's why his shirt is ripped, because I'm trying to defend myself and get away. And
then when I got over there, I saw that the door, he had like slammed it on her. And I don't know if that's
that's
like,
why my
whole,
skin broke open right here, and that's why my face and my neck is right here, because I was caught halfway into it.
Okay, into the door.
Yes, into the door.
Because he had her like this, and he had the door like this. And this isn't the first time that he's done something to her, because we've even had to go to court one time before because he punched you, right?
Yeah, he punched me in the face and left a hole in the wall because I was trying to get him away from her.
Which I fixed the hole in the house already, but
Here, I can get it.
I got it, it's okay.
And I have recordings on my phone because I told you guys that I was going to record because how he gets out of hand. I have voice messages and everything. We don't say anything to him, and here he comes already starting with his crap.
Gosh, do you have any videos of like right now after we left?
No, I don't have any videos. I just have voice memos of everything that happened. Because I was trying to change my son, get his diaper over here and go throw it. And at the time, I don't have my phone in my hand.
And then you said you heard it first, and then you went over there, right, to see.
Yeah, I ran over there because I heard her screaming and stuff, and he was like yelling and shoving and the door, and I could just hear everything because I was washing dishes right here.
And then Ms. Tapia, what do you want to pursue charges?
Honestly, yeah, I do. I'm so tired of this.
Sounds good. Let me go talk to my partner real quick. We'll see what your brother Kaden says, and then we'll go from there, okay? I'll come back and talk to you in a little bit.
Thank you.
母親と娘の証言によると、今回の出来事は自宅の前で発生しました。息子が妹に対して暴力的な行動をとったとされており、娘は顔や首、腕などに複数の怪我を負ったと話しています。母親は当時、台所で皿洗いをしており、娘の叫び声を聞いて現場へ駆けつけたと証言しています。その際、2人の間で激しいやり取りが続いていたといいます。現場では、ドアにぶつけられたような状況や、強く押さえつけられたといった証言もあり、事態の深刻さがうかがえました。一方で娘は、映像はなく音声のみを記録していたと説明しており、その時は子供のおむつを処理していてスマートフォンを持っていなかったと話しています。これらの証言と音声記録だけでは警察として十分な証拠とは言い切れない状況でした。そのため警察官は一度外へ出て、現在息子の家電さんから事情を聞いている同僚と協議することになりました。
He's saying that I guess he went through the garage when the mom opened the door. And I guess he went back over here. There was that bag and another bag outside the door. And he tried putting it inside the house. So when he pretty much like went out, grabbed the stuff, and then the sister tried closing the door. And so all he did was put his back against the door and push back, pushing her against the door. Because she was trying to push him out. And then inside, the sister gets him in a chokehold. Mom tries grabbing his phone and scratches his lip. His shirt is ripped and he does have redness on his cheek. Since they were both attacking her, mostly the sister. That's about it.
So pretty much it's been like a whole circle. They don't want him here. They've been trying to kick him out, but we've already told him that he has residency here, so we can't kick him out. That's what the call was for earlier. There was like no domestic. It was just them wanting to get him out of here.
It's just civil.
Yeah, earlier. And then right now she's saying that because when we left, he's like, they were telling us he's not gonna bring any of that property back in because they were claiming that he brought it outside himself because he was leaving. Like he voluntarily left, and he's like, I never did that. He's like, I literally went through my girlfriend, came back, and all my stuff was outside.
He did admit to pushing her against the door, but he's like, I was just trying to go in.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't going in the door. I'm simply just trying to go in. He's like, yeah, she might have a burn on her arm, That's from me pushing her against the door. Like,
She has a bunch of scratches. She has a bunch of scratches, and then she even has like a little bit of like torn skin on her hair.
yeah, that's what he said. Like, because I guess of the door, how the door.
警察同士のやり取りによると、今回の件は主に家族間のトラブルであり、刑事事件というよりも民事問題として扱われる可能性が高いと見られています。兄の話によると、妹は彼を家から追い出そうとしていたとされており、荷物が外に出された経緯についても双方の主張が食い違っています。妹は、兄が自分で荷物を外に出したと主張している一方で、兄は、外出して戻ってきたら、自分の荷物が全て外に出されていたと説明しています。現場での衝突については、兄自身も女性をドアに押し付けたことは認めていますが、ただかの中に入ろうとしただけで、故意に危害を加えたわけではないと話しています。一方で女性には複数の引っかき傷や皮膚が裂けたような怪我が確認されており、ドアへの衝突や揉み合いの中で負った可能性があると考えられています。さらに警察は当時の状況を踏まえ、双方が押し合うような形で衝突していた可能性があると分析しており、一方的な暴行とは断定できない状況だと判断しています。そのため現時点では、今回の件は家族間トラブルに伴う民事的な問題として扱われており、警察は再度現場に入り、状況を改めて確認した上で、今後の対応を検討していく方針です。
So whenever you were coming this way, you said you were about to open the door, or were you going to close it?
No, so he was already going through his stuff. Okay, whatever. I can't touch it. I'm about to go through the door and immediately, because he already had a bag right here.
Okay.
He thinks that I'm going to go in for it and grab it because I think he saw the motion of me just walking with my hand out like this. I have my son's diaper. As soon as I'm like that, he comes charging in towards me thinking that I have something on him and I don't. And there I go and he grabs my arm. I have the diaper clearly in my hand still and I'm getting pushed through the door, pushed on the wall, pushed against him, and I can't stop him from doing it. He's much bigger than me. He's much stronger than me.
Gotcha. At any point did you get him in a headlock?
No, I couldn't.
There was no way.
There was no way. Like, I was literally wrapped around like this because he was holding my arm from the back of his neck from this side.
Gotcha.
And that's how that's why his collar is ripped.
Gotcha. So when you had your hand around here, what was he trying to do? Where was he?
My mom was right here. He was yelling at the time. My arm was locked like this, and that's another reason why I have scratches right here. And I was just trying to like pull him this way so that he could let go of me. And that's why he has all of this is just torn up right here on his shirt.
Gotcha. So your right hand was here, and where were you trying to pull him from if he was behind you?
If he was right here, this is how my arm was. His head's right here. The back of him is right here.
Okay.
I'm trying to pull away like this, and I'm trying to like hold onto the door right here so that I can maneuver.
But with that hand is where she was.
Exactly. This is where I was pulling from his shirt. Because I didn't know if he was going to go and attack her. I wanted him to stop, so I pulled his shirt.
Okay. And what were you doing on this side with him?
I was telling him to stop, and he wouldn't let me. He wouldn't listen to me. He just kept cursing and stuff. And then he said that he was gonna come after me. And then that's when I ran back over here to get my phone because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna allow you to start beating up everybody. And I'm pregnant too on top of that.
Okay.
You know? And then I saw that that's what he was doing to her. He was pushing her, shoving her. He had the door. Somehow her arm and stuff was getting hit. Like, it happened so fast. And I was just freaking out because I didn't know if he was going to try to slam the door into her face.
Gotcha. Okay. So then the face and this happened from you being against this? Then.
From me being against that, and then from whenever I was trying to come through here, he was pulling me through the door. Mm-hmm. The door was open from here, and that's where my face got scratched from right there.
Mm-hmm. Which way was he trying to pull you?
He was trying to pull me out like this.
Back outside?
Yes.
So were you closing the door on him?
I was holding it, and while he was pushing me, it was like halfway closed like this against me. Like that. So yeah, like him pulling me was pushing
like, trying to like lock her body into like damage her body with the door.
So because my body was halfway like this, I was trying to hold on to it to prevent it from happening, and he kept pulling, so the door went in with me.
And then how did you get out of that?
Because I tried pushing myself out of it as much as I could against the wall like this, and I got to the point where I could slip away from him. And as soon as I slipped away from him, I walked off because there's no need for me and him to have any more conflict after what he just did to me.
Well, and then when I ran to go get my phone and I was dialing,
he already stopped.
He stopped because he
realized that if we record it, that he's done.
Because he thought I was going to record him, but I grabbed my phone and called 911 right away.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me go talk to my partner real quick, just because we just trying to confirm a couple of things. Okay. Because he's telling us that you were gonna go close the door on him, so he came and pushed the door open, which is why you got hit.
You guys told me that I can't do anything, that he's allowed to bring his stuff in here. Okay, great. I'm not gonna go against you guys. I have a son. I cannot go and be arrested.
So how did that bag that was here end up outside?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I have no idea. After he had already been arguing with my mom, I went to go get my son because my son was arguing. So I did not see how his bag landed out there again.
Okay. Same way we don't know how all the stuff got out there, right?
Exactly. I was not here to witness it because I was with my son and he was crying over there in his bouncer.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me go talk to my partner. I'll be right back, okay? You mind if I just let myself in?
供述内容から見ると、今回のトラブルは家族内の口論が発端となっているようです。発端は、兄が自分の荷物を家の中に持ち込もうとしたことにあり、それに対して妹と母親が止めようとしたことから事態が悪化しました。しかし、警察によると、兄はその家の居住者であるため、法的には家に住む権利があり、一方的に追い出すことはできない状況でした。現場では玄関付近で激しい揉み合いが発生し、兄は中に入ろうとし、妹はドアを押さえてそれを阻止しようとしていました。その過程で双方が押したり引っ張ったりする形となり、ドアも巻き込まれるように動いたことで、妹の腕や顔に擦り傷ができたと考えられます。また、兄の側にもシャツが割れるなどの痕跡があり、両者の間で何らかの身体的接触があったことは明らかです。母親の証言によれば、兄は暴言を吐きながら攻撃的な態度をとっており、妹をドアに押し付けるような行動も見られたとされています。一方で兄は、自分は家に入ろうとしただけで、逆に押されたと主張しており、双方の供述には明確な食い違いがあります。さらに、屋外に出されていた荷物についても、誰がどのように運び出したのかは不明であり、妹自身もその場にいなかったためわからないと述べています。この点については、警察側も十分な情報を持っていない状況です。総合的に見ると、今回のケースは一方的な暴力と断定することは難しく、双方に接触行為があった可能性が高いと考えられます。そのため、警察は状況をより正確に把握するために、一度同僚と協議した上で、改めて兄本人から直接事情聴取を行うこととなりました。
I think crash because my girlfriend, she's gonna come in like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if there's some way that I can get a hold of my dad or something.
And your stuff?
She said I'm allowed to stay here. So my girlfriend, she hasn't tried.
But you're still like gonna live here? You're gonna keep your hygiene stuff here?
No, she told me that I'm not allowed to eat here or use any of their stuff.
I mean, the thing is with the house, you're allowed to use the kitchen and stuff. Shared common areas, she can't prevent you. Like she can't. She doesn't want you in her room. Then yeah, you can't go in her room or your sister's room. But like shared spaces, like the kitchen, the living room, bathroom.
Yeah, same thing we've been telling you about. Like, yes, you could be here, but then this is probably gonna keep happening. That's the thing.
Because the moment you leave and take your stuff, bro, it's like, well, you could lose residency like that. So.
And then it's like as soon as you guys left too the last time, I stayed quiet and then you started talking and all kinds of stuff, and I was just sitting on the couch and stuff, and then I have a video of her just walking up to me, talking and yelling in my face to get out and stuff as soon as you guys left.
Do you have that video with you?
Yes.
Sure, see it.
No, it's not.
See?
Get out! Shouldn't you be at work?
What time is it?
I don't know. Oh, 5:22. And this is like literally like a couple minutes after you guys left.
what her daughter is missing? Like, what's the
Another thing too is like they like to tell every single cop like they've never put their hands on me. And the thing is like they put their hands on me ever since like we moved here like 10 years ago.
Gotcha.
And some of it's over stupid stuff too. Like I'll be playing the game, my mom she'll get mad. One time she kicked me in the face with boots. She kicked me in my private power boots, and I was like 11, maybe 12 years old. And then another time I was just laying on the stairs because she was screaming at me, and I was like maybe 11, 12 too. And she just like came with her boots. It was like a couple of days after, and just started kicking me in my face on the floor, kicking my body. And she just likes to tell everyone that she's never put her hands on me.
Yeah, dude. So this boys wait for the video and then we'll go from there. Okay.
警察と兄のやり取りから見ると、彼は現在もその家に居住する権利があると認識しており、実際に警察からもキッチンなどの共用スペースを使用できると説明を受けています。しかし同時に、母親や妹からは、家を出て行け、と強く言われ続けており、家庭内での対立が続いている状況です。兄の話によると、警察が前回現場を離れた直後、妹が近づいてきて、出て行け、と顔の前で怒鳴ったとされ、その様子を記録した動画も存在すると主張しています。この点は、妹側の一方的に攻撃されたという供述と食い違っており、双方の主張に矛盾が見られます。さらに兄は、今回の出来事だけでなく、過去にも長期間にわたって母親から暴力を受けていたと訴えています。具体的には、まだ11歳から12歳頃の時に、些細な理由で怒鳴られた後、ブーツを履いたまま顔や体を蹴られたといった出来事を挙げており、これが10年以上続いてきたと主張しています。一方で母親は、一度も手を出したことはない、と否定しており、この点でも証言の食い違いが明確です。また、兄は一度家を出て荷物を持ち出してしまうと居住権を失う可能性があると警察から説明を受けており、今後の対応についても慎重になっている様子が見られます。そのため、恋人に迎えに来てもらい、父親とも連絡を取ろうとしているなど、状況を一時的に落ち着かせるための行動もとっています。総合すると、このケースは単純な一方的暴力ではなく、家族間で長期間にわたり蓄積された対立が背景にある可能性が高く、さらに当日の出来事についても双方の供述に矛盾が存在しています。そのため警察は、動画という客観的証拠を確認した上で、事実関係を慎重に判断しようとしている段階です。
That's the motion that doesn't make sense to me. If think about it, right? Like this is the door, you're pulling me out, right? And then all of a sudden you want to come in, you push me this way. How is this arm gonna end up behind him across if he's coming in like it's gonna be in a chokehold manner? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
So like,
so if I'm pulling,
so you're pulling my hand, right? You're pulling my hand like this.
Yeah.
And then boom, you decide to come inside, right? Right, my hand will be up here.
Yeah.
So how did her hand end up around his neck this way? And that's what she's saying she pulled him. Because she's saying that he then came back and pushed his hand against the wall right here. So that's how she got that injury here. That's what she's stating. But how did that happen? How did that motion happen from here to here?
So this is more consistent.
Yeah. That's what doesn't make sense to me. How did her hand end up behind him?
Maybe ask him, hey, Kaden, how did she get you in trouble?
So when I was pushing her, backwards, like with my back, I pushed her all the way in, and her hands were like this too. Whenever I was pushing her back, because she was trying to like knee me out of the door, and so her hand went like this around my throat, and then her other one went the other way, and then she started dragging me and trying to hold me.
But then how did she rip your shirt?
So after she got done, because how I wasn't moving, how I told you, she started trying to pull me by my shirt, and that's how it started ripping. Because she literally like grabbed me from back here and started just pulling me.
From this side or this side?
Like in the middle.
In the middle?
But it was with two hands, so I'm like, it was right here.
And she was trying to pull you out, or?
Yeah, she was trying to pull me out the door.
Because she's the aggressor, his story's more consistent, he has injuries, she has injuries, but her injuries make sense more of the fact that she was trying to fight her own brother. His injuries are more him being a victim, right? Yeah. Nothing from the wall, nothing from the door. She has the door from the wall.
Okay, what was going to be the last call that you wrote?
And what else? He's here.
Yeah, he would have dipped. I would have dipped. Or he's gone for a walk.
Everything's like And I have nothing to support her claim.
兄の供述と現場の状況を踏まえた警察の判断では、今回の件は単純な一方的暴力とは言い切れず、むしろ妹側が先に攻撃的な行動に出た可能性が高いと考えられています。まず、兄の説明によると、玄関付近で妹が自分を外に押し出そうとしたため、それに対抗して妹を家の中へ押し戻したといいます。その際、妹が片手で首を押さえ、最終的には引きずるようにして押さえつけようとしたと主張しています。しかし警察は、この一連の流れに対して複数の疑問を抱いています。特に、首を押さえる動作と、両腕の位置関係が一致しておらず、身体の動きとして不自然な点が多く見られました。また、外へ押し出そうとする動きと、中へ押し戻す動きが同時に成立するのかという点についても、論理的な矛盾が指摘されています。さらに、衣服が破れた経緯について、兄は、自分が動かなかったため、妹が後ろからシャツを掴んで強く引っ張り、破れたと説明していますが、この点についても実際の動作と完全に一致しているかどうかは確認されていません。一方で、供述の一貫性という観点から見ると、兄の説明の方が比較的筋が通っており、大きな矛盾は少ないと警察は判断しています。両者に負傷が見られるものの、妹の負傷については、自ら接近した際に生じたものと考える方が自然であり、兄の負傷は体格差による接触の中で生じた可能性が高いと見られています。加えて、現場の壁やドアの状況からも、妹の供述を裏付ける決定的な証拠は確認されていません。仮に兄が一方的な加害者であった場合、その場を離れていた可能性も考えられますが、実際には現場にとどまっていた点も判断材料の一つとなっています。総合的に見ると、現時点では妹側の供述を支持する証拠は乏しく、むしろ兄の供述の方が状況や身体の動きと整合している可能性が高いと警察は判断しています。そのため、警察は再度室内に入り、妹から改めて事情を聴取することにしました。
Couple more questions, okay? So, I need you to be honest with me, okay?
Okay.
How did that bag get over there?
Which one?
The
He has a bunch of bags out
yeah,
there.
the one that's over there for this one. I need you to be honest, okay?
Okay.
Can you hang out for me in the kitchen while I talk to Miss Tucker?
Yeah,
real quick?
that's fine.
Thank you, Miss Woods.
I was also gonna ask you though, are you gonna take another picture of her other arm that's forming a bruise?
Yeah, I can take a picture of it right
Okay,
now. Thank you. This is where we're having a hard time, right? Because the consistency of the statements, right? 'Cause,
Exactly.
trust me, a male, me as a guy, if I'm putting my stuff outside, it'd be thrown on the ground, not neatly stacked, not in bags, not put out there, right? So I know he didn't put it out there, right? I know you guys were telling me that he voluntarily.
Yeah, he did
Trying to leave and put it
voluntarily
up
leave.
there.
And before, whenever he has voluntarily left before, he leaves in trash bags, he leaves in his duffel bags, he leaves in his backpacks. All those backpacks he has in duffel bags is because he would constantly be moving in and out of this house.
Gotcha.
So that is how he moves his stuff from here towards there, to wherever else it is that he goes. Towards, if it's my dad's, his girlfriend's, my grandma's, that's how he does his stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, he's a big guy, so if he was trying to go towards her, I'm pretty sure he would have pulled it right away, especially if your arm is
That's
this way.
why my arm was lodging
He
back
would
and forth.
have twisted this way right away and got it out.
That's why my arm is lodging back and
Yeah.
forth. I did not ever put him in a chokehold. That's why I have these scratches because of right there and because of the door.
Gotcha. So it wasn't from him scratching you, how you told me earlier?
I didn't tell you he scratched me. I told you that the door and this had scratched me.
Okay.
He never scratched me.
Okay. I was just asking, just confirming, just making sure.
No,
I have
it
the
was
statement.
from the door and from this, from him pulling me in and out, from in the door and out the door, and in from here and out there.
妹の供述によると、彼女は兄に対して一度も暴力を振るったことはなく、首を絞めたことも完全に否定している。体に残っているひっかき傷やあざについても、兄による直接的な暴力ではなく、ドアや周囲の環境との接触、そして2人が揉み合った際にできたものだと主張している。しかし警察はその供述の一貫性に疑問を抱き、特に玄関前に置かれていた荷物に注目した。警察は、もし本当に外に出るつもりだったとしても、男性なら不要な荷物はきちんとまとめるより、むしろ雑に扱うことが多いのではないか。少なくとも、ゴミのように整理して玄関前に並べるような形にはならないはずだ、と考えていた。一方で妹は、それは兄の普段の行動パターンだと説明している。兄はどこへ移動する時でも荷物を丁寧にまとめ、ダッフルバッグやリュックに整理して持ち歩き、 家を出たり戻ったりを繰り返していたという。双方の主張には食い違いがあり、警察はまだどちらの言い分にも決定的な証拠を持っていなかった。そのため一度外に出て、今度は兄本人からも事情を聞くことにした。
So, this is what I'm gonna do, right? I mean, with that video, we see.
Did I assault her? No.
No.
Okay.
From what we could see in the video, it's her doing everything, right? And then, like, I've asked her about, like, some of the stuff you brought up. She's saying, no, that never happened and stuff like that. So, this is what I'm gonna do, right? So, if you're gonna go with your girlfriend for the night, I think probably what's best, right? I'm gonna give your sister a citation if you do want to pursue charges.
What does a citation do?
So a citation, pretty much, it's an arrest on paper, right? Just because she has her child, I don't want to take her to jail today.
Yeah.
Just I don't want to find placement for the child and then leave the child with CYFD or you know not find placement for it.
Yeah, I don't trust her, the kid's with his dad anyways.
Yeah, so see, I think it's probably the best course of action. And the citation, she still has to show up to court and answer for those charges, right? Which would be battery, right? It is simple battery because you guys are brothers, so you guys are household members. But she has to show up to court, take care of that, and then if she gets convicted by it from the judge, then it's 90 days in jail.
警察の調べによると、今回の状況では妹による暴行の可能性が高いと見られている。しかし、すぐに逮捕するのではなく、違反切符、書類上の処理という形で対応する判断が取られた。これは実質的には記録上の処分であり、身体的な拘束は行われない対応である。また、今回のケースは兄弟間のトラブルであり、命に関わるような深刻な状況ではないことから、家庭内の関係悪化をさらに招かないよう、比較的穏やかな対応が選ばれた。さらに警察は、妹に小さな子供がいる点にも配慮している。現時点では校則や習慣よりも、子供の安全と生活環境の確保を優先している状況である。ただし、これは処罰が免除されるという意味ではない。妹は後日、裁判所に出廷し、単純暴行の容疑について法的手続きを受ける必要がある。もし有罪判決が下された場合、最大で90日の拘禁刑が課される可能性がある。また、警察は兄が提出した映像についても慎重に確認を進めており、証拠映像をもとに事実関係をさらに明確にしようとしている。
Because yeah, like in their video, it's because that's what someone thinking, like they're trying to either set them up because they have a recording of the whole thing, and then like all the recordings that start, it's like the mom yelling at him like, "Get out! I don't want you here. Nobody wants you here." And like they'll try to skip. I was like, "Well, hey, like, did you start or did he start?" Because I'm like, every time it's your mom yelling at him first.
Yeah. And I try to skip it.
And in the video, he has his timestamp before, and I was asking him, I was like, "Well, at any point did you approach him?" And they're like, "No." And I asked her between the time that we left to now that you ever approached him. He's like, no. And then after I told him, I was like, well, there's a video of you, like right next to him on his face at the couch. He's like, oh no, yeah. Before this video, before she started recording, yeah, I did go up to him. I was like.
当初、警察が母親と妹から事情聴取を行った際、妹の側から提出された録音には、兄の方が先にトラブルを起こしたように聞こえる内容が含まれていた。しかしその後、兄が提出したビデオ映像には明確な日時とタイムスタンプが記録されており、そこには母親による「出て行ってここにいるな、誰もあなたなんて望んでいない」といった発言も確認された。これらの映像と音声記録を総合的に検証した結果、警察は当初の認識を見直し、妹の供述よりも客観的な映像証拠の信頼性が高いと判断した。その結果、警察は証拠に基づき妹の行為を暴行として扱う方向で整理を進める一方で、兄については一連のトラブルに関して責任を問わない判断へと傾いている。
He's gonna go grab some property and then he's gonna head out for. He's gonna grab some, I guess, some shaving stuff.
It's already doesn't have nothing in
this house.
I got you. You can just go ahead and grab whatever you need.
The doors are locked.
Yeah, she can't.
I'm sorry, but they're all locked.
I got you. Well, if he breaks it to get in, we can't charge him for that. Just so you guys know, okay? Because I mean, it's.
Well, there's nothing in there.
I got you. Well, I can't prove
All
that.
this stuff is out there.
Okay. So, Mustafa, you are getting charged for battery. You're going to be receiving a citation today, okay?
Why am I being
So
charged?
we were able to get footage of you guys fighting over the bag that you said that there was no bag for. And then we see you jumping behind him, trying to get a chokehold on him on the video.
I did not try to put him in a chokehold.
I got you. That's what
You were also pushing him out the door.
Yeah.
He was pushing.
I got you. That's what we saw on video. We're not gonna argue this.
Okay,
No.
great. So what is this citation?
So a citation. So pretty much you're just getting charged with battery for right now, right? You're not going to jail. It's just like a ticket on paper, right? So you're gonna have 3 days to show up to municipal court. It'll be at City Hall still to answer for the citation. They'll give you an actual court date, and that's where we will go up to a judge and present our evidence to him. Reference the charges.
So then what else does this mean? Because I have a kid, clearly, as he knows.
Yeah.
It's locked, and I already told you guys none of his
So
stuff is in the
it's a citation. You still have to answer it. So you have 3 days. You have till Thursday.
I understand that I have to answer that.
Yes.
I understand that, but what else further does that
Nothing in
mean?
there.
Like as in what sense? Like,
Because I have a child?
yeah.
Because I'm going through this whole other court process with my son's father.
Yeah.
So does that affect anything else that I'm going through because of this charge? If he wants to keep it there on my record, then what does that further mean?
Yeah, so you're not being convicted of it. You're just being charged of it. Meaning you still have to answer to a judge, but it's not like on your record, right? This shouldn't affect your civil process for custody dispute. This shouldn't affect this because it's 2 different systems. It's civil and then it's this criminal.
And if you're gonna cry about shaving cream, the shaving cream.
Hey, ma'am. So, hey, guys. So we're not gonna be arguing right now. So, what do you need right now?
He needs his
Guys,
shaving
ma'am,
cream
just-
and stuff, and it's out there. If you would go walk him out there, he's gonna find it in there. All his stuff is in there.
Okay.
All of his stuff.
So how does he believe it's still in here if he's not? If he's
If
still
you
on the
would
pack
go
it?
look, you would see.
Ma'am, Miss Woods.
If you would go
Miss
look, you
Woods.
would see, and it's not woods, it's wood.
Miss Wood.
If you would go look,
Miss
you
Wood.
would see that it's out there.
Miss Wood. So,
He just spit up all over me.
Can you give me?
if you want to go check on, we can't stop you
I
from.
can't. It's locked and I don't want to break it.
It's locked.
That's all right.
I've already told you that it's locked.
I got you.
But I know it's in there because I took a shower.
It's not.
I got you.
I don't have no reason to lie to you, dude. All your stuff is not in my house. Nothing.
You know what?
No, I did not. I'm telling you
Can we go
that
check? If we can
nothing
go check,
is
now we
in
can.
my
Ma'am,
house of
Miss Wood.
yours.
Can we just please stop yelling?
Can he stop freaking trying to dictate me and try to tell me what I know, what I don't have in my house?
Yeah, but you told me
You
that.
can
Yeah, I
simply
can follow
walk
you.
out there and see.
You check it, sir.
Yeah, we'll check.
It's in the 3rd drawer on the little shelf, and then it's also under the sink on the left side.
Okay, what color is it?
There's 3 black bottles.
Gotcha.
Where was that? That's not yours.
It was.
The red bottle is not
This is
yours.
mine.
No, it's
Cameron
not.
uses a blue one.
No, that's not yours.
Cameron uses a
Gotcha. So we're gonna argue over
Cameron
property.
uses
If it's your brother, just leave it. If you're gonna take it, take it. So just because he's leaving right now doesn't mean he does still have residency here, right?
Well, everything's gonna be locked and none.
I got you.
none
Well,
of
if he
his
were to
stuff
break
is
in, gotcha.
here.
Well, if he were to break in, he still has residency here, so he would not be charged for breaking and entering anything.
Well, none of his stuff is in
I
here.
got you. And I okay.
この一件で警察は妹の行動について明確な証拠を抑え、状況は大きく変わり始めた。それまで強気だった母親も息子が家に戻り荷物を取りに来た瞬間から徐々に態度を変えていく。しかし自分が家の所有者であることを理由に息子を家に入れず、すべてのドアに鍵をかけた。だが警察は彼にはまだ居住権があると説明する。つまり仮にドアを壊して中に入ったとしても不法侵入には当たらないというのだ。この時点で現場の空気は一変していた。さらに兄が提出した映像には母親の強い暴言や妹の行動がはっきりと記録されていた。それはこれまでの供述と食い違う決定的な証拠だった。もしかすると兄はすでにこうした状況を予測していたのかもしれない。だからこそ自ら映像を残し真実を証明する準備をしていたのだろう。もし妹が法廷で十分な説明や証拠を提示できなければ罰金や短期間の拘束といった処分を受ける可能性もある。ほんの小さな衝突が家族全体を巻き込む大きな問題へと発展してしまったこの事件。